back to Hardball. Now, we usually reserve this part of the show to highlight some of the lighter moments in the world of politics, but today calls for something different. The debate over Republican-pushed voter ID laws took front and center on the House floor earlier this week. These laws, of course, have been seen by many as ways to cut into minority voting. The day began when Republican Paul Brown proposed an amendment that would cut all funding from the part of the 1965 Voting Rights Act that requires states and counties to get federal approval before changing their election laws. Enter an icon of the civil rights movement, John Lewis, who was brutally beaten as a freedom marcher back in the 60s.
It is hard and difficult and almost unbelievable that any member, but especially a member from the state of Georgia, will come and offer such amendment. There's a long history in our country, especially in the 11 states of the old Confederacy, from Virginia to Texas, a discrimination based on race, on color. Before the Voting Rights Act of 1965, it was almost impossible for many people in the state of Georgia, in Alabama, in Virginia, in Texas, to register to vote, to participate in the democratic process. It's shameful that you would come here tonight and say to the Department of Justice that you must not use 1 penny, 1 cent, 1 dime, $1 to carry out the mandate of Section 5 of the Voting Rights Act. We should be opening up the political process and letting all of our citizens come in and participate. People dying for the right to vote. Friends of mine, colleagues of mine, speak out against this amendment.
Wow. Minutes later, U.S. Congressman Brown was back with his response.
I apologize to my dear friend from Georgia if he's gotten angry with this amendment. It's never my intent to do so. I certainly wasn't meaning to try to hurt anybody's feelings. I ask unanimous consent to withdraw my amendment.
Without an objection, so ordered.
What a condescending way to talk to someone like Congressman Lewis. I apologize if he got angry. Look, it's moments like that, however, that remind us of the stakes of these laws that prevent people from the simple right to vote.